Louisiana beer reviews. Rally Cap Brewing Company's Rainbow is my favorite flavor, Hazy India Pale Ale. And this is the first video review for this product in the world. It is a small batch Hazy IPA. This India Pale Ale is brewed with generous amounts of Citra, Dorado, Rakau, R-A-K-A-U, and they say on the website a touch of Sabro hops. It is from Pennywood Avenue in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There is no date on the can, guys. And my attitude about that is put the damn date. That chaps my chapstick. So I don't know how old it is, but I haven't seen it around, so I just saw it at Mathern, so it's probably new. Adhesive paper label. 6.4% alcohol. No bitterness units listed. I was looking at one review on Beer Advocate, and all he said was it's an above average IPA in a sea of average. I thought that was a good comment. An above average IPA in a sea of average. I noticed a lot of companies are doing this now. They're taking like the same ABV IPAs, 6 to 7.5, and they just come out with a bunch of different brands, and they'll change the hops, change up the hop regimen. This month it'll be these 3 hops or 4 hops. The next month it'll be these 4 hops. And Voodoo Ranger does that. They kind of all taste the same. There may be some subtle differences, but they're so minimal that you start to wonder, like, why am I doing this? And I've noticed that with a whiskey as well. Oh, this Irish whiskey, that Irish whiskey, this one's tweaked with that. This one's aged in those barrels. They'll be a little different. They have subtle differences, but then they're not really profoundly or appreciably different. Well, they're definitely not profoundly different. They're not appreciably different. So then you start to wonder, like, or I should say, I wonder, why am I paying more? And why not just get the cheapest one I can find? Because I know what the cheapest one I can find is. I have a bottle, and it's not better than all the rest, but it's certainly not worse. Or like I say, not in any significant way. But I know you could say, well, there's a lot more to try, and you might find that magic bottle. I just might find that magic Scotch bottle, blended or single malt. Might find that magic bourbon bottle. I've had Blanton's. I've had Eagle Rare. I've had many. I've had Pappy Van Winkle special edition one, but I haven't found a magic one yet. Did find the magic IPA, the Russian River Pliny the Elder India Pale Ale. That was, found the magic Belgian beer, the West Flaterin 12, and the Black Albert. So they're out there, but they're rare. That's what makes them a magic bottle. But I haven't found that in the liquor world yet, or wine for that matter. All right, anyway, it's opaque, boy. Opaque orange with an off-white head. Looks like a lot of others. But I'm not judging this before I try it. I'm saying maybe it's in that whole circle, but maybe this will be a standout. There's one check-in on Beer Advocate. There's a few hundred check-ins on Untappd, and it gets a score of 79. That's very high for Untappd. That'd be like an 89 on Beer Advocate, like a B+. Yeah, it just smells like pungent white bread, like, pale ale, so to speak, type of thing. Anything remarkable about the aroma? I wouldn't say so. Certainly nothing off about it. Now look at this cap, how it's gotten stained over the years. From humidity, sweat or whatever. That's why white is a bad color for clothing, caps. By golly. Remember, it was so pretty when I bought it new. Made in Vietnam. What's Viet Cong up to these days? I like how they have it spelled Fabrique en Vietnam, and they have it spelled in the Vietnamese way, Viet-Nam. That's the way they spell it. That's the way the Vietnamese spell it, Viet-Nam. Not one word, Vietnam. Okay, anyway. It's like Cambodia. We say Cambodia, but they pronounce it Kampuchea. Kampuchea. Anyhow. Oh, well, it does have this sort of interesting flavor. It's got a spicy kick to it. Bitterness? No. I wouldn't say so. Has some slight bitterness, but it isn't much. I'm thinking IBUs are low. In fact, too low for an Indy Pale Ale, the way I see it. I'm thinking 35 at the most. 2 out of 5 hop cones, and that is a sad situation. Sad situation. Sweetness. Yeah. 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Now the spiciness. What hops are causing the spiciness? The El Dorado, the Sabro, the Racao, not the Citra. I don't know. But I've been told in the heat of the day a man died of cold. You know, I don't know about the hops. A little bit about them. I know a little bit about them. But some people can give fine details like, oh, the Sabro will make it taste like this, and this one. And that's good to know that. But I'm definitely getting a spicy note. And that's that is setting this apart from the run-of-the-mill. Medium body. Mostly dry finish. Yeah. That unique spicy character, and I say unique because I don't recall tasting any IPA that had the spicy character. That unique spicy character does put it into the A range. Now, I'm not going to go high A or anything, but it is an A, say 93 out of 100, 9.3 out of 10, a most excellent product. And if you can find it, I don't know how widespread Rally Cap's distribution is. I mean, we get one after the other beers from them here in Louisiana at Mathern's. Specifically, that's the one I'm thinking of. They have so many singles. And it's so convenient to be able to get single cans, not have to buy the 4-pack. Now, some of their offerings are only 4-packs. So I tend to overlook those. I go past those because I don't really want to put down $17 to $19 a 4-pack, hoping that it'll be better than just the average run-of-the-mill stuff. And so I'll just keep getting those singles, and I won't run out. So many fruit-flavored concoction things from Hoosier Brewing of Indiana. See, we get all this Indiana stuff. But those are $5.99 a can, so I'm not totally delighted to pay that. But I'll buy some more than likely. But you never know what new beer shopping adventure you're going to find, find and then have when you go over there, because it seems like every week is something new. Something new. Now, Walmart sells singles, but it's only of the tall cans, the stovepipes, and some pints, and that's usually the same old stuff. Good stuff. Voodoo Ranger IPA, Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, the Boot, sometimes from Louisiana, Shiner Bock, which isn't really that good. It's bland. Oh, they'll have Hurricane High Gravity, Bud Light, Budweiser, Miller High Life. Other craft beers too, Andy Gator sometimes, Straw Gator from Abita. Like I said, the Boot from Abita. And then they'll have the pints of like the Pirate Water. That's a 10% malt beverage concoction. Those are, well, I don't know about the quality, but they're interesting. They're not, if you just been drinking a lot of IPAs, you might want to try that just because it'll be a bizarre detour. Oh, and of course they sell the Four Locos, 23.5 ounce Four Locos. I don't know if I'd recommend doing that. That could be a too big of a risk. Yes, and the Seagram's Escape Spiked that usually Jamaican Me Happy be on the shelf over there. But that's really all they have is the tall cans. Winn-Dixie, they abandoned singles. I don't know why. It didn't look like they were moving. I mean, they had a cooler with like 100 out-of-date bottles and cans, so they just scrapped it. Aldi does no singles. Cash Saver here does not do singles, only packs. So, and they have good stuff. I can get Pilsner Urquell there, you know, can't beat that one. But I mean, I've had it before, you know, wouldn't get tired of it. You probably get tired of watching reviews of it. Oh yeah. So so that's my options here, and then they have the convenience stores, Circle K, Easy Serve, and some others on the run. Kangaroo. They will mix it up a little bit, and they will bring in some craft beers. But usually their changes are glacial. You know, it's like you could go back every 6 months, or at the most 4 months, to see any kind of meaningful changes. Like I say, like with Walmart. But Matherns, you got to go every week. Every week it's going to change. So Lazy, yeah, that's it. I was thinking Winn-Dixie, they do change, but like I say, it's all packs. So Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent so-called India Pale. To me, it's more like a pale ale. I mean, there's no India Pale Ale characteristics to it. So I don't know why I'm giving it a 93, because the flavor is most excellent. According to the style, you could say that's a shambles, so you should, okay, I'll go along with that. I would entertain that. But be that as it may, I may not understand the style anymore. Maybe India Pale Ales are not supposed to be bitter anymore. This is the new age. This is the beginning, not even the beginning, of a new age. And so I'm going to stick with 93 out of 100, because overall it is very enjoyable. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Baton Rouge to Rally Cap Brewing and take a brewery tour.